You know, one of my all-time favorite movies, especially growing up, my favorite movie growing up was Enter the Dragon. And my favorite scene in that movie is when they're on the ship going to the island. And there's a bully on that ship that's going around shadowboxing and bullying people. But when he gets to Bruce Lee, he's trying to bully Bruce Lee, and he says, "What is your style?" Bruce Lee calmly said, "It's the art of fighting without fighting." And the guy was like, "Really? Well, show me." And Bruce Lee said, Whoa. I can show you, but we can't do it here. What we got to do is we got to get off the ship and we got to go over there and do it to a little island." So the bully says, "Cool, let's go." And Bruce says, "All right, we'll get on this little, the boat, in case the ship sinks, the little boat they carry with them." He said, "You get on that boat and I'll release it and we'll get on and we'll go over there and we'll fight." So anyway, henso facto, one thing lead to another. The bully ends up on the little bitty raft boat by himself because he fell for that trick, because Bruce Lee outsmarted the bully. If that's a lead into this, because I got to really be careful what I say because of some of the stuff that I say on here. I believe they're really messing with my videos. But I didn't grow up a farmer. I've been a farmer for 5 years now. And I've had to learn everything the hard way. And you know, the summers here get real dry. And right now, I'm in a drought. And so in the evening, the only thing that I water is my garden. My sweet potatoes. You know, I have a garden here, garden there, and a big garden in the back. All I water is my garden. And I've noticed, you know, I have armadillos come up and they only go to my garden. But it's taken me a couple of years to figure out, well, they're going there because that's where I water during the drought. And see, I've done all kind of extra work. I've put chicken wire up and I've kept them out, but it's cost me a lot of money, time, and effort doing that. But here recently, what I've been doing, instead of just watering my garden, I pick a spot in my yard and I get it real damp before I go to bed. And you know what? It worked. Last night, see, this is my little spot that I watered, and the armadillo came right here. He didn't mess with my garden. I didn't need to put no chicken wire up or anything. I just needed to pick a spot to get real damp before I go to bed that the armadillo would come to and leave my garden alone. Evil does that same thing. To keep people away from the truth, he'll pick a little bitty spot and water it real good. So the people will go to the place where, you know, he doesn't care if they go. So be careful. Be careful. If you don't get what I'm laying down here, Satan will water a spot for you to go to that he wants you to go to. So use your discernment. Be wise as serpents